matter what your child's school district has planned for the fall, online learning, in-person school, or hybrid, some degree of learning will still happen at home. And while there is so much uncertainty, parenting and education expert Dr. Karen Aronian says this is the time now to reach out for guidance. Dr. Karen, thank you so much for joining us this morning. This is something that's keeping parents up at night for sure. Who should parents reach out to? What should they be asking for?
Thank you, Stella. Absolutely. Right now is our time to reach back into our schools, get in touch with last year's teachers, get in touch with your school administrators and ask them, what can I be doing right now to prepare? Is there online curriculum you recommend? Are there workbooks? Give me math and English for sure. And hit that 10 minutes a day if you can, rolling into fall. But of the same regard, we're also going to want to look online for free curriculums that are being offered now, as well as free tutoring, which is available to most people through their libraries through tutor.com. And there are other tutoring sites as well that are free. And finally, you want to really look at who's in your friend group, who are your classmates, who can you create a nice little pod, a nice little group with, both virtually and perhaps socially distancing in person, and create a micro school where you can get together, hire a sitter, use a family member or a sibling, and possibly a teacher, and create a pod of learning on a daily basis and your own little micro school.
Yeah, we're hearing more and more about the microschooling because so many parents have to work and then adding homeschooling to their schedule. It's a lot. And so we're hearing is some people may say, look, I'll volunteer my house for 2 days a week. You volunteer your house. We pay for this tutor. We come together. And that's what the fall semester is going to look like. You think that's safe, too? Is it living in like our little COVID bubbles, I guess, where you pick the families that you feel the safest with?
Yes, and who would you be able to work with? What would be productive? Who within your friend group is at the same level grade-wise? And remember, we did this long ago. This was the first schoolhouses. This is cave learning. And we can do this outside for the first few months. If you're in better weather, you can keep it ongoing outside, or obviously leave your garage open, those doors if there's inclement weather. But yes, we can use either our classmates' parents or the siblings if you don't want to hire an actual tutor or teacher, and they can facilitate the learning and the curriculum that's coming through school. So parents can continue to do their important jobs and obviously run the household.
I think so much of us are trying to take in as much information about everything that's going on, and you're actually hosting a free webinar. Can you tell us about it?
Absolutely. I'm partnering with Teachers College, Columbia University, and we're doing a free webinar on August 5th, which is how to set up your home for virtual learning. The home really can be another teacher for parents. If you create a great environment for teaching and learning, it operates and works with you simultaneously. So it's a webinar where you can get information about how to go forward prepared and ready for school come what may this fall.
Speaking of Columbia University, is that the New York skyline behind you? Because it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. I have to say, I have a warm place in my heart for the New York City skyline, although I love the beach as well.
So you're in New York right now, right?
I am in New York right now.
How are things going there? What's the latest for, the fall semester there? Same thing as us here in California?
We're waiting on word from our state and our county through Governor Cuomo. And apparently we'll get that word on August 7th on how things are going to roll out this fall. But we do have certainty again. We have this certainty of knowing that going forward, we're going to always have a degree of virtual learning. So as we get comfortable with this and we prepare ourselves, we can, step forward with confidence and preparation. And our children, they're feeling that. So, let's get our ready game on and we can step forward gracefully this fall.
Dr. Karen, thank you so much for joining us and having this important conversation. Boy, what an interesting time to be alive, right?
Truly, truly. Thank you, Stella.
Thank you, Dr. Karen.